Hello and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. My name is WW Dadman, but you already know that, and this is going to be another The Lost run that I did post commentary on for you. So yeah, we restarted as per usual till we got the dead cat, and then this was already like the first scary room where I thought I might actually get a bunch of deaths in here, but it ended up not that bad. Those bodies running around there, of course, are a little bit scary since you can't predict those. Those are totally RNG on their movement, and they're shooting if they are shooting, so yeah. I'm pretty glad that I actually got through there without dying. Get rid of the rest here and make sure not to actually get hit. Come on. And you. Nice. Okay. Notched axe. Not the particular best first item, but hey, we've got a tinted rock here. Maybe it's the small rock. Isn't. And make sure to crack the rest here just in case we've got a trapdoor. Nice. So Halo all stats up. That's a very, very nice thing to get right here. So yeah, at least we do a little bit of damage now. Make sure those dickheads there don't hit me, and we should be fine in this room. Oh, you're down there. Okay. Chest, bunch of coins and the bomb. Not interested in the shop in particular, really. Nor am I really that interested in doing anything else with the pickaxe since, you know, it's kind of nice to have. Also, this could be the secret room, and the pickaxe totally opens secret rooms, last time I checked at least. So, yeah, that was a attempt at doing that. I could have also looked at the right wall and gotten to see whether the super secret room might be there, but hey. Nice for that battery drop. We actually get to open up this tinted rock. Unfortunately not the small rock, but a locked chest. Since we don't have any keys, that was of course, as per usual, the troll engine deciding, hey, you don't have any keys, let's give you a locked chest out of this. Famine, of course, will give us a cube of meat or a ball of bandages, which will rotate around us, block enemy tiers, and damage any enemy it comes into contact with pretty high damage. And it will also stack with any future cubes of meat or balls of bandages that we might get. So yeah. I should really not get hit anymore in this phase, and as you see, that went pretty well. And I actually decide to see if this is the secret room. It is. Get some more bombs. Take a look at the shop since that's right next to it. Nope, I don't need any of that. I can already fly, so I don't need the ladder, and the sharp plug would totally kill me. So I end up blowing up the mushrooms here in case of magic mushroom. Didn't happen. Bunch of really useless pills. And I actually look whether there's like a bomb or a key on sale there, but nothing that would make me be able to open that chest. so no key. Yeah, Ghost Baby is definitely not worth doing a boss battle room. Also, it's not really worth sticking around to do all these fires, since the best thing they can drop for me is money, and I don't really need that. Yeah, so jumping spiders are always a little bit of a concern, since they have the tendency of just jumping at you into your face without any warning from across the screen. Of course, the bedroom door, the double bomb door, is a very interesting thing, because if we get a black market under the rug, then we can actually yeah, and here try to use the pickaxe. Unfortunately, that doesn't work, so yeah. So if we get a black market under there, we of course can take all the items in the black market for free, since we have free devil deals as the last, and that's pretty much handled as a devil deal. Anyway, in the item room, unfortunately, we have the the body, which would usually be a 3 health up, and is of course completely useless for the last. Also, we got the petrified poop in there, which makes it more likely for poops to drop stuff. Not too nice either. I mean, we can get a lot of money out of that, but it's not like the shop's gonna like have anything amazing in it, unless it's like the stopwatch. And I immediately actually check for that. Turns out no stopwatch here. So I buy a bomb and then I'm out of here, since the rest isn't really that interesting. And the bomb is actually useful for here, since we do need 3 bombs to get anything useful out of this room. Also, there is a golden chest up there, which is interesting. And we don't have a black market, but we do have an item, although the Celtic Cross is invincibility on hit at a chance. So yeah, it's not that much of a useful item with the Lust, since whenever you get hit you die, so yeah. But at least it's out of the item room pool now, since we already have it, so it can't appear again. Yeah, I decided to break the pots there just to maximize my coin income. It's of course always nice if these guys just blow themselves up. Spares me the time of actually shooting them. I actually shot that one without it blowing up before. That's kind of nice. And anyway, I'm of course gonna keep the petrified poop. Swallowed penny would make us drop money whenever we get hit. Again, something that we can't do with the loss without dying, so it kind of doesn't make sense to take. Free key, so I go back for the golden chest, of course, since that could have an item in it, like Cricket's head. Turns out didn't. Just a bunch of money that I can take with me, and yeah, then the boss fight coming up, and after that the devil deal, since this is the second floor. And of course, as the Lost, we can't get red heart damage since we don't have red hearts. We didn't die yet, so on this floor that is, so that doesn't count either. I don't even know if actually dying as the Lost with the dead cat counts as red heart damage, but yeah. Pin is, as per usual, a pretty easy opponent. And there we have Brimstone. Nice. Brimstone, of course, one of the nicest things you can find in a Devil Room is the Lost. I also take the speed and range up. Of course, that's only a speed up for us. The range up from Roid Rage isn't that great anyway, so yeah. I do look in down here. Great chest, not worth it. I am amazed that I didn't get hit there by that bat somehow. I don't know how. And yeah. Woman's Human Centipede is also done with. And oh god, chub people. Worst kind of people. So just keep sweeping your brimstone across the screen like that and you should eventually kill all of them. Yeah, bone guys, of course, easily avoidable if you actually manage to run into a wall that they're not against themselves, because then they don't see you and just don't shoot at you, which is cool. Yeah. Here I decide that I will definitely go back and blow up the five mushrooms that are up in the other room. Now that I have Mr. Mega, I'm also going to blow these up, since that did give us 5 bombs and also better blast radius. Unfortunately, all we get out of that are a few pills, and none of them actually make any real sense, apart from the lockup, which of course can be useful, but yeah. Jump people and spiders isn't the nicest combination of enemies either. Unfortunately, that guy didn't bomb that mushroom for me. Could have been a magic mushroom in there. Although with 3 bombs, I'm not willing to blow up a single mushroom. Yeah, and here I decide just buying a key is enough, and then I go on. That was close. And that was that. And boss, Peep. Yeah, so Peep, of course, usually I get hit at least once against Peep. So this time I actually need to play better than usually. Yeah, also I kinda should go away from there since the eye came pretty close to me. And that's actually not something you wanna have happen. I'm amazed I didn't get hit so far, and then Peep's done with, and we got a damage up. And we get Krampus, which is going to drop either the head of Krampus, which is a spacebar item that pretty much sucks since it needs like 6 rooms to charge, but it did drop the lump of coal, which is usually, the further a tier travels, the more damage it gets. I don't know whether by now in this game it still does the just straight +2 damage for Brimstone. That would be something that I'd actually need to like verify, but at least it can't do anything bad to us. Yeah, and this is totally worth it since the red chest could have a guppy item and the golden chest of course could have a normal item. However, none of them do anything useful. Also, I decide to feed Jub a Mr. Mega Bomb around here somewhere. Here. Which of course will just kill him instantly. Since that does do a whole lot more damage than a normal bomb. I thought he'd jump, so I set a bomb there, which kinda sucked. Yeah. Fighting Peep twice in a row is actually kinda not something I wanna do very often. Anyway, with that done, 48-hour energy pill, not very useful, full health pill, completely useless, and yeah. So the floor continues, so to say. I keep on releasing Brimstone way too early throughout the entire run because it takes so long to load for some reason. Also, not running into the fire here is like crucial. Yeah, that's of course pretty nice. So we can go ahead and grab a treasure map as well as a key and a bomb. All of that will be useful later. And since the path goes like over here, I decide, hey, why not? Also, that tinted rock, of course, only drops bullshit, as per usual. And then I decide the item room should be over here somewhere. Haggler's Destruction, Hierophant, completely useless, so I keep Haggler's just in case we get something good. PhD will now tell me what pill I have before I ever took it once. And of course it also makes every pill good or neutral, so we can't get any bad pills. Mega Fatty, yeah. That's like the next guy I wanna bomb out of this world because he's kinda annoying and has incredible amounts of health that even with Brimstone takes like ages to even get rid of. There we go. Okay, since we only have good pills, this is actually a good idea. Full health, Balls of Steel, Tears Up, and Lemon Party. Yeah, I keep Haggler's go in here. Hey, nice, second Guppy item, Guppy's head. So we can I also use the Haggler's rune to break the stone, the rock behind the Satan statue, just because that could be a tinted rock, and it wasn't in this case. Anyway, so we have Guppy's head now. Spawns 2 to 4 flies on use, usable after clearing one room. And yeah, those flies of course do 2 times my damage. Yeah. Also, I took Demon Baby, which is a familiar that follows us around and automatically shoots at any enemy that is in close range. Which can be a little bit dangerous if you have like the you know what. If you have like exploding enemies right next to you. Yeah. That hollow was like no problem at all. Yeah, for some reason that one Leaper champion survived there. I'm amazed I didn't run into that shot. Yeah, and then we have the gate. Actually pretty hard boss with the Lust, since those Leapers of course can always just jump and ruin your day, or he could hit you with one of those, or a Leaper could just be in such a way that you'd actually get hit by his brimstone laser if he shoots that. In any way, be so nice to actually give me the last item. No, okay, not Guppy. That's of course a speed and shot speed up. I don't need more speed. Shot speed's completely irrelevant. So yeah, I decide screw that, and I decide do that, and we're Guppy. So this is actually, I think, the first time I've gotten Guppy with the Lost, which is kind of cool. I don't have any bombs, so yeah. That isn't happening. Probably would have been something awesome like Cricket's head. But hey, we of course had already wasted all our bombs. Look at all those flies I'm producing. Guppy with Brimstone is infinitely better than with any other tier. This is the knife. Brimstone knife has a really cool hard-coded like interaction, but unfortunately, it doesn't spawn so many flies. So, at least if that follows the general rule for the knife, which is it doesn't spawn flies. pretty much at all. Just like every once in a while. Which is really... I was really lucky there that that jumping spider didn't get me. And yeah. Look at the amounts of flies I have. That's not worth getting the brimstone knife. Yeah, also I for some reason run into an enemy there. There was a champion enemy that spawned a red chest that for some reason I spawned back in on or something. At least that did teleport me into the devil room. Nothing interesting here, but yeah. Room's not cleared or anything. I don't know what happened there. For some reason the teleport worked, even though I was dying at that moment. It's kinda not very cool. And anyway, nothing interesting in that shop there. Getting rid of those spiders. Of course, keep on using not Tammy. Guppy's head. Tammy's head would be the only item I would change Guppy's head for right now. Since, you know, Tammy's head brimstone is like one shot each room, no matter what. Yeah, I did not fancy going through the slide traps there, so I decided, hey, let's just loop around and do an extra room. Turns out that extra room was free anyway, so good. Also, those masks and hearts weren't too much of a problem. Those invisible guys kind of were, but that got handled pretty quickly, so mom fight. Get rid of most of mom's health right away. Run into mom, kill her in the process, and go back in. Then of course we take the negative and we look into the boss rush room, where we see Stigmata, which is a health and damage up, so I'm gonna take that. Also I'm gonna use my magician card for a homing brimstone. Yeah, and then we try to beat the boss rush. I've tried to beat the boss rush before with a similar homing brimstone setup. I ended up getting hit by the eyes of the loot. In this time it wasn't a bloat. There's Peep over there spawning his eyes, also jumping around like crazy, and there he goes. Next thing, Loki and the Blast Assist, both pretty easy actually, especially with homing. The Blast Assist wasn't too much of a problem, and all the flies I spawned weren't were helping too. Also, Loki somehow disappeared in the realm of not being there anymore. Yeah. Also, Chap got immediately like no, not Chap, that was Chad. Chad got immediately destroyed by the amount of flies I had spawned with Fistula and Larry Jr. on the screen. There I try not to use too many flies on Gertie, because I actually want to have many flies for Monster 2 and Gish, because those have like incredible amounts of health. And there those two are, so I go down just in time to dodge the laser of Monster 2. And my flies take care of him. And there goes Gish, also done. I'll wait here because I was thinking about the next thing coming up. Anyway, and here a spider kills me. Wherever that came from. I did not see that when running up there. And it shouldn't have been there. It also should have been killed by my flies. I was pretty pissed at that moment. In any way, we continue. Of course, we still need Satan and the Dark Room, so yeah, getting those two done is like would really make up for for not getting the boss rush this time. Since this is pretty much the setup I need for a boss rush anyway, and it's also pretty overpowered in general, so we have a chance of at least getting to the Dark Room. Let's say it like that. If I don't, like, fuck up majorly. Pin? Yeah. Two golden chests is actually worth it, just because it could be items. Yeah, turns out there weren't any items. But I've still got all the flies in the world. This is actually ridiculous amounts of flies. Chop just got like destroyed there. And I still got like infinite flies. Also now I have cancer, yay. Open up this chest, could also be still like Cricket's head. Or Tammy's head. All of which would be really cool. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I don't know how I killed that guy. Either they're not invincible in their closed form when the room like starts, or he opened up just in the right time. But usually, I don't think that I can kill those on the start of the room. Anyway, blast assist. Didn't I just fight you in the boss rush? Was actually easier with the frickin' homing, since it hit all of them at once, but hey. Magic 8 Ball, in this case just a card, of course, since we don't do shot speed with Brimstone. Also, I just use the card here, since it's a random teleport in the womb, and I just get killed by a blast assist part. Yeah. That's, like, happening. In any way. I decide going this way, since that does look like... Yeah, that was a fly that just killed that fly that explodes, and yeah. That's the only problem with the flies. They also kill stuff that's close to you, that shoots you when it gets killed, so yeah. That's what happened here. In this room I got rid of most of my flies for a moment. Since oh god. I thought I was dead, pretty much, in this room. Actually. Ended up surviving. Because of the sheer amounts of flies that I had. Anyway, Mom's heart. No, oh yeah, it lives. I thought we were on room 1 for 1 minute. Yeah. Just dodge between the shots here and make sure that Mom dies and die in the last shot. That's always nice. And then go down to Shoal because we need to get Satan and the Dark Room done. So here we are at Shoal. I'm pretty sure that the boss is like at the furthest end of the fucking map. Also, I get killed by Peep there for once. Was kind of about time. I fought him twice without getting hit in this run already. So yeah. Tinted rock down there could be the small rock, so I decide to blow it up. Yeah, only gives back a bomb. Again, tinted rock in here. The leech totally took care of that for me. So yeah, double sloth, not a problem. What do we have here? The devil, nice. Damage boost for the boss fight. In the ideal version of this run, I'd say. Yeah. Hope not to get hit there, and yeah. Champion Fistula, not a problem. Too little health to be a problem, really. Alpha pill useless, and oh god. I'm so glad for my flies here, since they just killed the invisible dudes without any problem. Yeah. There's the small rock. Finally a damage up. We don't do like hilarious amounts of damage. We do pretty good amounts of damage. If we had health, this would be totally able to go through everything. So I used the double card, plant the bomb, as per with the usual timing. Unfortunately, it doesn't work this time for some reason. Either skipping the cutscene does something, or yeah, there I get hit and respawn with my last life nonetheless. Either skipping the cutscene throws off the timing, or I'm just pretty bad at counting today. I don't know. In any way, since we have Brimstone, yeah, and there I get hit by fucking Satan again. And that is already a Guppy's Collar respawn, which is kinda cool. Yeah, there, that should actually work. Yeah, that was right on spawn. Get rid of that. So, and now please don't... Come on! And that's the second Guppy's Collar respawn in a row. And again, I fuck up the timing. Yep. And again, I get rid of the Fallen, and then I get rid of Satan without getting hit, hopefully. There we go. Now we are to the easy part of this fight, where there's just a few bomb leeches to actually look out for. The feet actually don't ever like hit me in this fight. So yeah, that's the mind. The mind has appeared in the basement. Yeah. So, Dark Room. Here we go. Pandora's Box. Useless, since it does exactly nothing on this floor. Would have been useful on either caves, where it gives you a boss item, or on the Womb, where it gives you 2 boss items, or on Shoal, where it would presumably give you a Devil Room item, since it does give you a Angel Room item on the Cathedral. But yeah, on this floor, really not that useful. In any way, our Fly Army takes care of the 2 Mega Maws here. So the left way does really not look like it would lead to the lamp, so I decide to just go up. Since I do think that the big turn on the top of the map that goes back down like 4 or 5 rooms is more likely to be the boss direction. Teratoma is kind of terrifying with double things going on. And all my flies killing like all the parts at the same time. That's like really scary stuff going on here. For some reason, at the second time I do it, I actually managed to not die. Yeah, 2 Ratchets are actually not that hard. Boom, Danzo. Item box of spiders, not the greatest thing. Spawns 2 to 4 spiders, which do 2.5 times my damage, which also move around randomly in the room. And that was my last death, unfortunately. So yeah, that would be that. And yeah, we did unlock the mind, so we at least have one more item to try to find in the normal runs that are coming up. And yeah, other than that, we now only need 2 more unlocks, which or actually 3 more unlocks, but that's only 2 runs at most, which would be the Dark Room and the Boss Rush. But in any way, I'll see you next time. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WW Dadman. Bye!